This is what Biden said so many times over the past couple of years in this regard. Listen here.
I don't know what he was doing. I did not know he was on the board of that company. I've never discussed my business or their business, my sons or daughters. I never discussed a single thing with my son about anything having to do with Ukraine. I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings. I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period.
I mean, if they never spoke about it, that would be familial compartmentalization, a phrase that term that I just coined, to the max. I mean, how can you not talk to your kid about what they're doing?
That's right. But Joe Biden had said there was a real firewall between his vice president's office and what Hunter Biden was doing overseas.
Except when they were on Air Force Two together.
Right. Or when business partners were also invited on Air Force Two, or when Joe Biden was at dinner with some of these business partners.
Maybe there's some firewalls we don't know about on that aircraft.
Potentially. But I think what's really going on here is that Democrats have tried to sort of change the question of what is this impeachment inquiry even looking at? What is Joe Biden accused of? And there's some real logical pretzels that Democrats have tied themselves in to try to clear Joe Biden here.
What is the crime, sir? Specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime. It is a category. What is the crime?
It's a category of crimes.
And as Dana was pointing out earlier, maybe when you enunciate every syllable in category,
then you have to be right.
Then you got to be right.
There's not been one scintilla of evidence that my son ever interfered, that I ever asked me anything, that I ever got involved in anything other than doing the job I was supposed to do, or that he ever contacted anybody in the American government doing it. And so I'm proud of him.
So you think that everything that happened was kosher?
You know there's not one single bit of evidence, not one little tiny bit, to suggest anything done was wrong. You know that, but you keep asking me these questions. It's okay. You're doing what you have to do, but I'm not worried about it. Look, the American public knows me. No one has said my son has done anything wrong, and I did not on any occasion, and no one has ever said it.